But you can't guess what I'm watching. Hi, Lily. Hi, Amanda. Family Fun Center. Family Fun Pack. But you can't guess what I'm watching. I'm from Wisconsin, in America. Uh, nice. Um, okay. But you can't guess what show I'm watching. Can you hear TV? I'm a woman. Well, thank you. Um, hi, Peter. Peter. But you can't guess what I'm watching on TV. Did you see what I was watching? Uh, I rather not answer that. Or Simpsons. I like this episode. You should have saw a BB gun. Yep, it is the Simpsons. You stay away from Nelson. Okay. Fake mustache. Lame. Your terms up. Lucky. Uh, uh, don't shoot the bird. Octopussy. Okay, that'd be great for friends. Uh, don't shoot the poor thing. Poor bird. You can subscribe to the Melanie Moments. What? I could still shoot. Crooked sight. Oh my god. You shot a bird. I'm not sad. I'm not scared. I'm not alone. Boo boo. Look at you. You staying there, you couch potato? You live alone? You're scared? Oh, you're never alone. I'm your friend. You can subscribe to the Melanie Moments. I have great topics to talk about and to do. Check this one out. Oh yeah, I could do that tomorrow. Makeup tribute. Yeah, I have other videos too. I don't really do it every day, but I'll do one tomorrow morning. All right, here's a big one. I call this one the Kuna. Okay, not that quite big. Let me try that again. Oh yeah, did you see my short? You know who this is? It says here, ha ha, 4 eyes. Oh, he's like Nelson. Ha ha, 4 eyes. You know who that is? If I was him, I would feel sad. Here's Kuna. That was the kahuna. Ah, the kahuna. Boo. Boy. Meow. Hey, say meow. Say meow. Meow. Some churn bread. You see this drawing? Thank you for the like. If someone called you four eyes, would you cry or laugh? I would laugh. Because look at me. Do I look like a freak? Do I look like a freak? Call me four eyes if you want to. Oh god, I just got a beer and bag of potato chips. It's on Disney Plus. I put Homer Simpson's Facebook page on there, and yeah, Homer Simpson on my mom's dog's Facebook page, and then my grandma's like, Neville's adorable, not some ugly cartoon face. Then my grandma said, no, that's my sweet baby. I did poo. Thanks for sharing. Not that awful. Homer Simpson picture. Yeah, during Halloween, I want to watch that Monster Bash movie, the stop motion one. And The Ghost and Mr. Chicken. How's your favorite one? You're a YouTuber. Good for you, Star. I like Lisa Simpson because she's smart and funny. I like the one where like Milhouse is like, Mom, Bart's smoking. Well, he's not smoking. Hi, Star. Well, I'll subscribe to you to the to your YouTube channel. Awesome. I'll go check it out. Hi. Yes, great choice indeed. Here's a gum called the Kahuna. That was the Kahuna. Big wipeout. Nice, you're a boy. Well, everyone likes me. Well, there's a book I can't wait to read for Halloween. It's called The Haunted House. Who's ever read this book before? And other spooky poems and tales. Oh, thank you for the cheer. Thank you. Okay. Can I read one for you? Alright, here we go. Windy night. Whenever the moon and stars are set, whenever the wind is high, all night long in the dark and wet, a man goes riding by. Late at night, then the fire goes out. Why did he gallop and gallop a lot? Whenever the trees are crying aloud and ships are toasted at sea by my hobby. Oh yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. My favorite hobby is doing arts and crafts and reading and traveling. Whenever the trees are crying loud and ships are tossed at sea By on the high land, low and loud, by at the gallop goes he. By the gallop he goes, and by he comes back at the gallop again. By Robert Louis Stevenson. See, this is the page. Let me read another poem. It's almost Halloween time. I'm 35. I'm 35. I'm gonna be 36 in October. I call it a firecracker. Oh, here's another one. The yarn of the Nancy Bell. 'Twas in good ship, Nancy Bell, that we sailed to the Indian Sea, and there on a reef we came across a grief, which has often occurred to me. And pretty at night, what's my favorite food? I like chili. I like mac and cheese. I like salmon. I like shrimp. And pretty all night, or the crew was drowned, there were 77 or so, and only 10 of the Nancy's men said here to the mustard roll. There was me, and the cook, and the captain bold, and the mate of the Nancy brig, and the boatswain tight, and the midshipmate might. That's a hard word to say, sorry. And the crew of the captain's gig. For a month we'd neither victuals or drink, till a hungry we did fell, so we draw a lot of anchor shot the captain's for our meal. The next lot fell to the Nancy's mate, and a dedicated dish he made. When our appetite with the midshipmate might, we 7 sailors say, and then we murdered the bosun tight. And he must resume pig. Then we witted 3, the cook and me, on the crew of the captain's gig. That only the cook and me was left, and the delicate question, which of us two goes to the kettle, arose, and we argued it out as such. For I loved that cook as a brother, I did, and the cook he worshipped me, but we'd both be bald if we either be stumped and the other chaps hold, you see. I'll be eat if you dine off me, says Tom. Yes, that, says I will be. I'm boiled if I die, my friend, quoth I, and exactly so quoth he. Here's the illustration book. Looks like he's being stew. He says, Dear James, to murder me were a foolish thing to do. For don't you see that you can't cook me, while I can and will cook you? So he boils the water and takes the salt and the pepper and potions too, which he never forgot, and some chopped shallot and some sage and parsley too. Come here, he says with a proper pride, with his smiling features tell. 'Twill sooth be if I let you see how extremely nice you'll smell. And he stirred around and around and around, and he sniffed at the foaming froth. Then I ups with his heels and soothes his squeals in the scum of the boiling broth. And I eat that cook in a week or less, and as I eating be the last of his chops, why I almost drops. For a whistle in sight I see, and I never laugh, and I never smile, and I never lark, nor play, but I still and crook and single joke I have, which is to say, oh, I am a cook and a captain blog of the mate of Nancy Brig, and oh, bosom tight, and a midshipmite, and the shipmate, and the crew of the captain's gig. Do you think that was scary? That doesn't make any sense. He's just cooking stew and his shipmates, and that's it. That seemed pointless. Alright, well, there's a lot going before I go. I'll see you later. Excuse me. Bye.